Today I want to show you how I make my shea butter mix, which I will be using for both my hair and my skin. So the first ingredient is shea butter, which is obvious. And I'm using this brand here, and this came directly from West Africa, top of the line brand. And what I'm also using are various oils. One is the EVOO, which is extra virgin olive oil. You can pick any brand you want, but just make sure that it's cold pressed and make sure that it's unrefined. And I'm also adding grapeseed oil, which I got from my local grocery store. And I'm adding castor oil, again it's unrefined, cold pressed. And I'm using avocado oil. And I'm going to be adding coconut oil. So let's get started. I got my shea butter here. I had broken it up in clumps, like so. And I'm going to put it all in a blender. And this is the blender that I'm using. I don't know if you can see it. This is my blender. And so I'm just going to dump all of this shea butter into the blender. I'm going to put in, I don't know, I would say probably about 2 or 3 tablespoons. So I have my oil. Next, I'm going to add my castor oil, and I'm going to do about a tablespoon of that. And the same thing goes for the rest of my oils. My avocado oil, same thing is about a tablespoon. Well, sorry, a teaspoon. Sorry about that. And my grapeseed oil. Teaspoon of that. And I'm going to set this down so I can get my coconut oil, which is still in a solid state. So I usually dig in there, and I'm going to get about a teaspoon worth of that. So, oh, that's a little bit too much. So I got about this much of the solid coconut oil, which I'm going to put in also. And I'm thinking that's all my oils. Here's my mix, and I'm going to pulsate it first. See that? And what I'm doing is whipping it. I want the whip to have like a smooth whipped consistency. Oh, let me see. Let me take the top off. You can see it. See it closely. Here are the results of my shea butter super mix. You see how that looks? It looks almost like frosting. I really like the way this looks. See, this is the way it looks. It's got a frosting consistency. It's very light, very fluffy. And it has no smell to it, which is what I prefer because I don't want any type of scents that may conflict with other products I'm using in my hair. I am going to put this in a plastic bag, and then I'm going to put it in my glass container. Okay, now I have put all of my shea butter in a little Ziploc bag like this. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to squeeze all of the shea butter into this glass container here to give it a really nice presentation and to prevent a lot of mess. So what I'm going to do now is cut off the very corner of this plastic bag. Oh, it fell in there. So cut that off, and now I'm just going to squeeze. You see how that's coming out? Just to make it look really nice. And it just squeeze. Just press down and just squeeze. And some people do circular formations. I'm just going to put it all in here because I'm the one that's going to be using it. I'm not giving it away or selling it or anything. So the presentation doesn't really matter to me as much as some people. So I'm just going to squeeze it in like so. And I'm going to get as much of it out as I can. Here is my Shea mixture. I really like this mixture. It looks almost, like I said earlier, it looks like frosting. But I just want to show you what it looked like in the container. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to store this in a cool place so that way it doesn't melt or anything like that. So that's it. I just want to show you how I did this Super Shea Butter mixture. I'm really happy with the results. I thank you for watching, being patient with me because this was my first time doing it. I really enjoyed it. Please rate and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later.